Good morning, my dear students. Today I am going to tell you rounding numbers. Rounding numbers are of three types: to the nearest 10, to the nearest 100, to the nearest 1000. Let's do one by one. To the nearest 10 means in its one place having 0. Let's take an example. We have 2-digit number, 3-digit number and 4-digit number. In 2-digit number, here the number 20. In its ones place having 0. Here 3-digit number 440. In its ones place having 0. Here 4-digit number 6340. Here ones place having also 0. So these numbers are already rounded off nearest 10. Let's do how to do this. So let's take an example. Here the number is 18. Here the ones place digit is 8. Now we have to round off this number to the nearest 10. So what we need to do? We have to compare number 8 to the digit 5. So 8 is greater than 5. In that case, you have to write 0 in the ones place and you have to add 1 in the tens place. So the number is 20. So when we have to change number 18 to the nearest 10, the number would be 20. So let's take another example. Here the number 32. The ones place number is 2. So I would compare the number 2 with the number 5. 2 is smaller than 5. In that case, we have to write 0 in ones place and we don't add any digit in the place of tens. We write as it is the same digit. So the number would be 30. So when I round off the number 32 to the nearest 10, the number would be 30. So when the ones place number is greater than 5, you have to add 1 in tens place. And when the ones place number is smaller than 5, you don't add any digit in the tens place. Here I will take another example of 3-digit number. Here the ones place digit is 3. So I will compare 3 digit to the number 5. 3 is smaller than 5. In this case, what will I need to do? I will just place 0 in the replacement of 3 and I will not add anything in the tens place. I will write as it is 7 in the tens place and I will also write 4 in the 100 place. So the number would be 470. So when we round off number 473 to the nearest 10, the number will be 470. Let's take one more example. Here the number 999. It is the largest 3-digit number. Again, I will see my ones place number. My ones place number is 9. So, I will compare 9 to the number 5. 9 is greater than 5. So, what will I do? I will just write 0 in the ones place and I will add 1 in the tens place. So it will be 91 plus 10, carry 1, 10. So when I round off number 999 to the nearest 10, the number would be 1000. Let's do round off to the nearest 100. Here are some example. Let's see. Here 3-digit number 600. You can see over here. Here the ones place number, ones place digit is 0. Tens place digit is also 0 and 100 place digit is 6. You can see the ones and tens place both having 0. So when we round off to the number nearest 100, the ones place number and the tens place number also having 0. So when we round off to the number to the nearest 100, the ones place number and the tens place number have 0. Let's see another example. The number 7300. Here the ones place digit is also 0 and the tens place digit is also 0. So these numbers are also rounded off to the nearest 100. Let's see how to do this. Let's take an example. Here the number is 662. When we round off this number to the nearest 100, here the ones place digit is 2 and the tens place digit is 6. When we round off these number to the nearest 100, we have to compare ones place number and tens place digit and the tens place number to the number 50. So we have to compare 62 to the number 50. 62 is greater than 50. So what we have to do? We have to write 0 in ones place number and also write 0 in the tens place number. And because 62 is greater than 50, so we have to add 1 in the 100 place number. The number would be 700. So when we round off to the number 662 to the nearest 100, the number will be 700. Let's take another example. Here the number 278. I will compare the ones place digit number and the tens place digit number to the number 50. So I will compare number 78 to the number 50. So what will I do? 78 is greater than 50. So when the ones place number and the tens place number is greater than 50, we have to add 1 in the 100 place number. So we have to write 0 in the ones place digit and we have to also write 0 in the tens place digit. And when the number is greater than 50, we have to add 1 in the 100 place number. So the number will be 300. So when we round off number 278 to the nearest 100, the number will be 300. Let's take another example. Our next example is number 335. Here the number is 335. Now once here the ones place number is 5 and the tens place number is 3. So we have to compare ones place and tens place number to the number 50. So we have to compare 35 to the number 50. 35 is smaller than 50. In that case, we have to write 0 in the ones place number. We have to write also 0 in the tens place number. And we don't add anything in the 100 place number because 35 is smaller than 50. So we write as it is the 100 place number. So when we round off 335 to the nearest 100, the number will be 300. Let's take an example of 4-digit number. Here the number 4698, it is 4-digit number. Let's round off this number to the nearest 100. So what will I do? I have to compare ones place number and the tens place number to the number 50. The ones place and the tens place number is 98 and I have to compare this number to the number 50. 98 is greater than 50. So what will I do? I have to write 0 in the ones place digit and also write 0 in the tens place digit. And because 98 is greater than 50, so we have to add 1 in the 100 place digit. So it would be 7 and we have to write as it is 4 of the 1000 place digit. So when we have to round off number 4698 to the nearest 100, the number will be 4700. Let's do our last topic, to the nearest 1000. Let's see example. Here the number is 3000. Here the ones place number, the tens place number and the hundred place number having 0. When we round off to the nearest 1000, it must have 3 0. Let's take another example. Here the 5-digit number. Here also the ones place digit number is 0, the tens place number and the hundred place number having 0. The 1000 place digit number is 4 and the 10,000 place number is digit number is 7. So these numbers are already rounded off to the nearest 1000. Let's see another example to how to do this. Here the number is 4116. Here the ones place number is 6, the tens place number is 1 and the hundred place number is also having 1. So when we round off these numbers to the nearest 1000, we have to take hundred place number, tens place number and ones place number, and we have to compare these number to the number 500. Do you remember, when we round off the number to the nearest 10, we have to compare the number to the number 5, and we have to round off to the nearest 100, we have to compare to the number 50, and now we have to round off the number to the nearest 1000. So we have to compare these number to the number 500. The number 116 is smaller than 500. So what we have to do? We have to write 0 in the ones, tens and hundred place number. So these number are already having 0, and because 116 is smaller than 500, so we don't add any digit in the place of 1000. We have to write as it is the number in the place of 1000. So when we round off the number 416 to the nearest 1000, the number will be 4000. Let's take another example. Here the number 3998. In this number, here the number is 4-digit number. In this number, we have to compare ones place number, tens place number and the 1000 place number to the number 500. So what we need to do? We have to compare these number to the number 500. These number are 998 is greater than 500. So what we need to do? We have to write 0 in ones, tens and hundred place. So I have write 0 in this place and I have to add 1 in the 1000 place because 999 is greater than 500. So I have to add 1 in the 1000 place. The number will be 4000. When we round off the number 3998 to the nearest 1000, the number will be 4000. Let's take another example. Here the 5-digit number. I have to round off this number to the nearest 1000. So what we need to do? I have to compare ones, tens and hundred place number to the 500. So 350 is smaller than 500. So what can I do? I have to write 0 in the place of ones, tens, hundred, and because 350 is smaller than 500, so I will not add anything in the 1000 place. I will write as it is 6 and 4. So when we round off the number 46,350 to the nearest 1000, the number will be 46,000. I hope you have understand to the rounding numbers, to the nearest 10, to the nearest 100 and to the nearest 1000. So watch my video and learn it carefully. Thank you.